Hi, this is Highbridge Caravans Devon branch, and on this very chilly January day and mysteriously quiet, as you can see here, this is actually the only remotely quiet day we've had all year. It's been absolutely swamped this year. This is January 2022. We are doing a video anyway of this absolutely splendid, freshly arrived and quite rare Chausson Flash 620. So we sold this van new. It's on West Country plates, WX plates for the west of England. One that we sold new. It's a 7-metre Continental low profile coach built based on the Ford Transit with a drop down island bed. Yes, you heard that right, a drop down island bed. So this was one of the first and still one of the only vans, not only with a drop-down bed and a rear garage, which was super popular, which first appeared in 2017 in these 7-metre vans, but also with a drop-down island bed. It was done years and years ago by Frankie with a manual pull-down, but this is an electric drop-down island-bedded van, so you can get in from either side, which is very novel. So I'll have a little look at the outside. So it's based on the Ford Transit with the very smooth, quiet 2-litre turbo diesel engine. This one's a 6-speed manual, as are all the 620s, because they didn't do an auto until 2018. I think these are all 16 models registered at different times, so this one's a 17 plate. Let's have a little look at the window sheet. She isn't stuck in the window because of the cold weather, they're all falling out, and this just came down from our Somerset branch yesterday where it's been freshly taken in part exchange. So it's an in-washroom, full width end bathroom, 4 berth, 4 seat belts even, 3 berth, 3.5 tonne, you've got a decent payload, 4, 5, 600 kilos. Ford Transit, 2-litre, 170 horsepower. This one, 130 was standard. We ordered these as 170s. Only done 8,000 miles, or just under. 6.99 metres long, which is in the cheaper sub 7-metre ferry bracket. Normal width of 2.35 metres, like all the other full width coach builts. 2.92 wide. These are slightly taller than some to make room for the drop down bed, so you can still walk underneath without having to put a hump on the roof. And it's priced at $45,995, which is a decent buy for what it is. So looking at the outside, it's in very, very good condition. This, we can't really fault it. Don't think it's been cleaned since it's come in, but it's not been smoked in. It's had a dog in. It's not a smelly dog, that's for sure. I can't even find any dog hair. Looking at the outside, you got front fog lights. I got Ford alloy wheels. Nice Ford wing mirrors with the built-in indicator. Flue there for your Truma gas and electric heating system. No, Truma gas and electric hot water boiler, sorry. We got flush fit double glazed windows. Chausson's a grade 3 fully winterized, so if you wish to take them skiing, the French do that. In fact, I sold a couple of Chausson Flashes 2017s to a couple of ski instructors, 2 vans to 2 pairs of ski instructors, and they go down to Switzerland and live in theirs every winter while they're doing the ski season. Main took up there. I think this is, in fact I know this has got a solar panel on the roof because I can just about see it, and the battery's fully charged. Now at the back, so you've got a drop down bed at the front, which we'll see from the inside, and at the back you've got a garage. The problem with the drop down beds when they first came out in about 2008 in the 6-metre vans was they didn't have a lot of storage, and you don't normally get a lot of storage if you don't have a fixed bed. So then Chausson thought, let's put a garage on the back of our drop-down bed vans and make them 7 metres long, and it's a fantastic idea. So you've got this rear garage, which we'll have a look inside. Above that's a really big internal storage locker, and then a full width end washroom, which is a real nice thing. So unusually with the Chaussons of this generation, you've got not 1, not 2, but 3 garage doors. So you've got a rear garage door which you can open up. Very Frankie. In fact, the whole layout is very Frankie. As I say, Frankie did something like this back in 08. We had a Comfort Class one, which was a really cool van. Chausson just modernised the idea and took it on a bit. So you've got real big garage at the back, so you'll get 2 bikes in here. You might get 3 bikes, but you'll certainly get 2 for sure in there. This is a little hanging rail, hanging rail in the back. That's been added. Now the garage door on this side is a full height, so you can see up there you've got 2 shelves in there which you can pull down, or you can have it as full height and possibly put a surfboard in there. I don't know how long surfboards are, but you can put a tall thing in there. If you're friends with Peter Crouch, he can stand in there, very handy. And we'll have another look in the garage from the other side. Around the back of the van you can see the bodywork is spot on. It just drove down the M5 yesterday, so it's dirty this, but there's no scrapes or dinks or anything like that. We've got a high level factory fitted reversing camera up there. That's factory fitted by Chausson. It's got a mirror mounted monitor. Now the downside of having this rear garage door is if you had a bike rack, you'd have to put it all the way up here on this rail, and then you'd have a wind down one, which is really expensive. Good news is somebody has fitted an even more expensive tow bar to this, which is better than a wind down bike rack, because you can put a tow bar mounted bike rack on there, or you can tow a car if you want, or a trailer or a motorbike, whatever. But if you wanted to put your bikes on there and save the garage space, then you could do. So coming around the other corner, all in equally good condition, and then you've got your main garage door. Double locking on all of them, which is nice. This side you've got a mains hookup, mains plug, main socket for when you're plugged into the mains, and a 12-volt socket, which is both good for charging things in your garage, like an electric bicycle for instance, and for use when you're sitting out underneath your Fiamma awning, which this one's got fitted as well. In the garage at the minute we've got our awning winder handle, we've got a handy light at the back there. No spare wheel on these, so that's your inflation kit, but you could put a spare wheel in the garage if you want. You've got your factory carpets and some silver insulating screens as well. I think the presence of these silver insulating screens means that this one, because these are, yeah, they're the original ones from Chausson, I think that means they were part of the winter pack, so it will have a heated waste tank. But don't hold me to that, because these packs change sort of little bits year on year. In the garage you've got little tie down loops which slide through these runners, which are handy for lashing things in place. Toilet cassette there, and a bathroom window above. You've got an outside LED awning light. Fridge vents for your massive 3-way fridge freezer, which will run off gas if you're not on the mains if you are on the mains, and the engine alternator while you're driving. Ford alloy wheels. This thing here, I think it's a gas barbecue point, but it could also be an external shower, but normally they have LPG written on them, but I'm sure that'll be a gas barbecue point because it's next to the gas locker, and that's where you would fit a gas barbecue point on one of these. So a gas locker's there. It's designed for a single 11 kilo gas bottle, because you've got diesel heating, you're not using a great deal of gas. Helpfully in this country, unlike the rest of Europe that does 11 kilo bottles, we do 13s or 6s. A 13 is too fat to fit in there, so you'll get a 6 kilo Calagas bottle, or a common choice is to have a refillable Gaslow or Gas-It bottle fitted in there, which we can do, or you can do yourself and fill it up with LPG gas, and then they do 11 kilo. Excuse me, they do 11 kilo bottles, which will fit perfectly. Looking at the mechanical spec now, so it's only done 7,000 miles, it's led an easy life. So Ford Transit, British people love the Ford Transit. I love the engine, that 2 litre 170, silky smooth, endless power. It's really, really nice. Apart from that, I'm actually a Fiat fan, but there's not a lot to split them, in fairness to it, because this is the new front wheel drive Transit, which from 2016 onwards probably caught up the Fiat Ducato in doing the things which the Fiat used to do better than the Ford. So it gives you a bigger glass area, which is nice. This being a Flash, it doesn't have cab blinds, it has curtains, which are fine. If you want to spend lots of money and have cab blinds fitted, you can do, or you can just use your silver screens. That's what I do, because you're going to end up using silver screens anyway. This is them silver insulating things that are in your garage on this one. These are single glazed, so even if you've got the concertina cab blinds, which are about 600-700 quid fitted, you still end up needing to put the insulation sort of silver screens on anyway. So personally, we just use that for darkening. We don't even pull our curtains, but you've got your curtains there as an option as well. In the Ford cab side of things, we've got a rear view mirror mounted reversing camera monitor. We've got a Ford stereo, which will look quite dated but sound really, really good, and that's the same that's run up pretty much to the present day. We've got air conditioning, cruise control, 6-speed manual gearbox and a light clutch. We've got steering wheel controls for your stereo and phone and stuff. There's blue teeth on there. I don't think they were digital, but it's Bluetooth. You've got a USB input there for plugging in your iPod, or you can just stream to it via your Bluetooth connection. All nice and easy, and yeah, all in very, very good condition. Twin swivel cab seats in excellent order, and a fly-off handbrake, which I do like. So the handbrake, that's on at the moment, but it's always in the down position, which means you can easily swivel the cab seat over the top of it and enter and exit the van. And again, condition wise is spot on. There's no dinks or scrapes or anything like that on here. If there is, they're so minute I haven't spotted them. So going in through the side entrance, it's not a very unusual layout, but it's a bit different this. So you got a fly screen door, an electric step down there. You step into the middle of the van, and you're confronted is the wrong word, but you'll see at least a double forward facing seat. Let me just zoom out a little bit. There we go. So we'll do a little 360 from the centre of the van, so you can see your end washroom, big kitchen, loads of floor space, great if you've got dogs, and then your front lounge. So both of those cab seats swivel around. We got this double forward facing seat here with armrests and two really good seat belted travelling seats, two side seats here, and then your front cab seats there. So probably in lounging mode you'd swivel your cab seats around, put your feet up on your side sofas, and you'd watch your telly box, which is fitted to this bracket here, which was an option from new. So this has got the optional 90 quid TV bracket, which is really good quality, and we fitted a digital TV aerial on the roof as well. So this makes a bed. I don't know how, but it does. So this table drops down electrically, fills that gap there, and then this backrest here will fold, and that turns into a single bed, which might squeeze, well, in fact it would fit two kids easy enough, and you've got the two forward facing seat belted seats there. Bit different. Now over the cab you've got a nice big panoramic skylight, which is opening, and then lots and lots of storage around the sides. You've got USB charging points there off your leisure battery, LED lighting all the way around. You've got these nice side windows with these annoying curtains, which all the manufacturers seem to fit. And then you've got the runners for the drop down bed, which is of course your main bed. So compared to its compatriot 630 that was launched at the same time, you've also got these side cupboards as well, which you didn't have in the 630, which was drop down single beds. Again, another unusual van. So your drop down bed, your main bed, because this van, while it is a 4 berth, is probably better as a 2 and occasional guest. So you've got your drop down island bed, which is up there. Now with your lights and things turned on, you put your isolator key in there, you press the down button, you say the magic words, which are please do God let my bed work, and down she comes as if by magic. I won't drop it down all the way. If you were dropping this down all the way, you'd simply collapse that seat, which is on a quick release, and turn a key which electronically drops your table down. So it's quite easy, and then it will come down really low. But this will give you a good idea of the size of the bed. It's really big, so that's a decent size island bed. So you can get out either side. At the foot end you're going to have to shuffle down a bit, get out either side there and there. Obviously if you're making the downstairs bed, then you can sleep up here with it at that height, and you've got a ladder which clips on there for getting in. But normally you'd, after you've collapsed the table and the seat, you'd press the button again and it will carry on down to about that height. So it's steppable into it. In fact it's just above, you can see where the runner's end is, just above there. But that's in very good condition. It's slatted underneath for breathability and back support and comfort, and it's a big bed. It's a nice thing in fairness to it, clever. When it's time to put it away again, take any thick bedding off. You can leave some thin bedding on, but if you've got eider-down duvets and 16 pillows and like Prince Andrew, a selection of cuddly toys, you want to press the up button without those things on it. But to take it back up, press the up button, say the magic words again, and up she goes. So all tickety-boo. You've got to hum the Thunderbirds theme tune while it's doing it. There we go, that's it, back up again, easy peasy. Now this bit slides away, and I can't remember why, but it does that anyway. For the life of me I can't work out why you need to, in fairness to it, because I think it's fine like that. But anyway, that's that. So you got bits of storage here, gas lockers there, storage in the step, maybe storage there, maybe something underneath of it. Have a look. Can't quite tell, should get in there somehow. Batteries and things are underneath of that one. Loads of batteries underneath there, but electrical charger and water, I'd imagine, underneath of there. You got your water heater controls down there. Lift up, flip up worktops over there. Mirror to check yourself out before you go out. Your normal control panel up here for all of your lights and things. Diesel heating. I love diesel heating. It's brilliant. It should be mandatory and everything. Viciously powerful, ridiculously economical, and yes, it's been around in boats and trucks and things for years. It's really common in smaller motorhomes, not as common in bigger motorhomes, but Chausson been using it for donkey's years. I really like it. So I also really like this floor space. I think that's an excellent feature. Little kitchen. It's not that little. It's better than some Continental vans. Continentals don't tend to cook in their vans so much, so they don't major on kitchen, but it's not bad in fairness to it. No oven, so you've got a grill. You've got a grill there, and then you'll have a 2-burner hob, 3-burner hob. Oh, nice 3-burner hob. I like these wider ones, so you've got a bit of pot space. We take off the cooker knobs, or Somerset branch do. I don't down here in Devon, but they do, because their customers are clearly not as trustable as ours and steal them. Nice deep sink with a cover. So you've got that extra bit of flip up top there, which is a nice idea, and some decent deep drawers with a plug for your kettle. Across from there, your 3-way fridge freezer. It's big, it's wide. It sounds like a football chart, that, but it's a big fridge freezer, full width one. That'll say run off any power source you want it to run off. Above there, we saw where your TV goes. You'll get a 21-inch Avtex in there. Spare cupboard there with a 12-volt socket in. That cable's a cable for your solar panel that's on the roof. We got another skylight up there, which is another full-size one, which is lovely. And then you've got a fantastic full-width end bathroom. So the lounge is nice, floor space is good, a little bit unusual, bed's good, fridge is good, kitchen bit on the small side, no oven, but not bad. And then the bathroom's a real big selling point. So normal Dometic, no, it's not Dometic, Thetford cassette toilet, basin. Nice mirror with a 1 vanity unit for storage there, another one there. Full width, full size, massive wardrobe behind those mirrored doors. If you've got a slight thinning on top and you're sat in the driver's seat, you can see the back of your head in the rear view mirror in there. It's very distracting, so drive with the door closed, gentlemen, if you're a bit worried about your thinning head like I am now. I'm old. And a huge separate shower. You'd get 2 people in there if you're feeling friendly. If you're a farmer, you'll get a sheep in there as well. In fairness, it's a massive space. Big sort of shower heady thing there, very smart. Skylight, hanging rail up there as well, and a light in there. That's really, really good. Condition excellent again. Wooden duckboard, that was an option on Flash. They were 90 quid for them planks of wood from the factory. And in the back, look at this. So because you don't have the bulk storage at the front because of the drop down bed, they've given you this, which is even better. So you got a massive, massive storage space there, shelved all the way around with a really big hanging rail and your digital TV aerial in there. So that's an excellent thing, that. So this is our 2017 plate, Chausson Flash 620. It's at Highbridge Caravans, Devon branch. We're the Devon branch of Highbridge. You need to ring the 01626 Newton Abbott number from the website. You can contact us through the Highbridge Caravans website. You can pop in and see us. We're on the main South Devon Expressway, just south of Exeter, where the M5 ends between Exeter and Plymouth. So we're not deep as dark as Devon. We're very easy to get to. This one's done only 7,000 miles. It's got the wind-out awning. It's got the expensive tow bar. It's got the reversing camera. It's got a 170 horsepower engine. It's got a solar panel, it's got a TV aerial, it's got alloy wheels, and it's in fantastic condition. It seems to be a good thing to me. It's got LED lighting. I like that light as well, that's kind of cool. So Chausson Flash 620 at Highbridge Caravans, Devon, 45995. That would include a full MOT, a full engine service, a full habitation service, a full valet, any niggly bits, which I can't find any, but when we find some they will be dealt with, and a 12-month in-house Highbridge warranty, which covers your mechanicals and your habitationals. Thank you very much. Goodbye.